Hello, and welcome to Select 10. In September and October 2024, Netflix released an exciting slate of films that appeal to a wide range of moviegoers. Whether you're looking for thrilling action, meaningful narrative, or something extremely unique, these offerings are sure to light up your screen. So grab a popcorn and get comfortable as we discuss the top Netflix films that you shouldn't miss. Number 5. The Platform 2. It is a 2024 horror science fiction film directed by Galder Gaztelu-Urusha. Platform 2 takes place in the same setting as the original film within the iconic vertical jail. The basic idea is still the same. Every day, a platform of food drops and moves from top to bottom, cell by cell. While there is adequate food for everybody, this only applies provided each prisoner commits to the one meal item they selected when they entered the facility. That being said, it doesn't happen very often. Compared to the original film's anarchic survivalist context, the sequel begins in an era of change. The inmates have instituted a rigorous regimen in which they are only allowed to eat the food that has been assigned to them. This regulation is strictly enforced, so anyone who breaks it faces harsh consequences. The story focuses on two new inmate characters, Perempuan and Zamayatan, and expands on their true motives and purposes as they deal with a new rule system to survive. While adding a few new elements, the movie keeps the strict, cramped visual aesthetic of the original. While the new character shines out, interactions with other inmates, particularly survivors from the first film, provide nuanced perspectives on how people adjust or fall down under such horrific conditions. Overall, Platform 2 expands on the themes of the original film, providing more in-depth societal commentary on structure, power, and human behavior. Nevertheless, it falls short of the first installment's level of tension and inventiveness. While it develops on the notion, the surprise aspect fades, and the pacing occasionally feels repetitive. For fans of the first The Platform, this sequel provides a deeper exploration of the horrific universe it introduced. For those looking for more psychological horror in a dystopian context, it's a worthwhile sequel. Number 4. Do You See What I See? It is a horror suspense drama directed by Awi Suryati. The story follows Maywar, who is frequently isolated, particularly following the loss of her parents, and puts trust in her roommate and best friend, Vay, regarding her emotions. On the day of her birthday, she asks for a boyfriend to brighten her life, and shortly thereafter, she meets Ristu. Soon after, Maywar is overjoyed, and Vay joins her in happiness as Maywar tells stories about Ristu. Suddenly odd and unnerving things start happening in the house, which get worse when Vay unearths a startling hint regarding Maywar's new love and the ghostly activities relating to him. Though some may find the dark visuals irritating, the movie excels at creating a subtle, creeping tension. The story lack of clarity works well for its psychological horror perspective, although viewers does not get much explanations by the conclusion. Nonetheless, its most notable aspects are the protagonist's emotional collapse and the eerie atmosphere. Overall, it is a terrifying psychological horror that provides an anxious, dramatic experience while leaving plenty to the viewer's interpretation. It's a film for individuals who like slow burn suspense, psychic confusion, and supernatural repercussions, but it may not appeal to audiences hoping for fast-paced horror. Number 3. Bangkok Breaking, Heaven and Hell. It is a crime action drama directed by Komtangkiat Komisari. The narrative centers on Wachai, a devoted paramedic who is prepared to put his life in danger to save others. After Wachai's teammate sustains a critical injury, he is wrongfully fired on the grounds that he disobeyed orders and put his teammates at risk. Due to his current financial difficulties and lack of employment, Wachai embarks on any job he can, including delivering food and construction. His life drastically changes when criminals Sin and his group kidnap him while a young girl is being taken from a medical facility. The child is a wealthy tycoon's daughter, and Sin accepted the kidnapping operation in exchange for a sizable payment of $2 million in the hopes that it would be his way out of the world of crime forever. Nevertheless, the scheme crumbles as the girl flees, putting Wachai and Sin in danger. The movie gets off to a great start with an interesting first part that has amazing action scenes, stunts, crashes, and editing that create tremendous suspense. But the narrative gets monotonous and spirals into a series of shootouts and chases, which throws off the second act's rhythm and makes it less engaging. But its fast-paced story, action-packed moments keep you entertained. Number 2. Trouble. It is a crime comedy action film directed by John Holmberg. The narrative centers on Connie, an employee at a large electronics store who had a divorce and looks forward to seeing his daughter Julia on a weekly basis. But when he is wrongfully accused of murder and sentenced to prison, his life drastically changes. While imprisoned, Connie runs into Norinder and Mus, two crooks who think he's a plane pilot. After that, Connie gets involved in their escape strategy and is supposed to pilot the escape plane. In the meantime, Connie must overcome a personal obstacle in order to grant his daughter's birthday wish and reach on time. The movie is tailor-made for action and comedy enthusiasts who enjoy a mix of mystery, romance, and action. It also stands out because of its numerous visually appealing locations and action-packed scenes within each one. In general, Trouble is an excellent choice for those looking for an easy-to-follow mystery story that doesn't need a lot of mental work. For those looking to relax this weekend and enjoy a movie, it's a terrific option. Think of it as an enjoyable one-time watch. Number 1. It's What's Inside. It is a 2024 comedy horror film directed by Greg Jardin. The story unfolds at a party evening before Ruben's marriage ceremony, where all of his mostly friends come to his house. Ruben's party involves a broad group of his pals, including nightlife boy Dennis, socialite Nikki, creative Brooke, spiritual Maya, and the nervous couple Shelby and Cyrus. Things take a bizarre turn when one of the friends, Forbes, a tech millionaire, brings a body-swapping machine. The madness begins when the group decides to play party games with machines. The aim of the game is to identify each person whose body has switched randomly. What starts as a funny game takes a lethal turn, revealing long-hidden secrets, desires, and hatred. The script presents a fantastic science fiction idea and clearly lays out the guidelines for body swapping, which it largely follows. A visual hint that uses changing light filters to show who is in whose body makes the film's complexity easier to follow. However, the opening act can be difficult to follow due to its frantic pace and jumbled character introductions. But the body swaps reveal the cast's amazing ability to imitate each other's performances and make the film entertaining. Despite its unique aspects, the movie presents an engaging sci-fi thriller with a compelling premise that is sharp and detailed. Even though certain aspects of it don't always function as intended, its gloomy, sarcastic tone makes it easy to enjoy. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.